Thank you so much for joining me for story time. Tonight I'm going to tell you guys a story. Once upon a time, Mommy was in the 3rd grade. That means how old was I?
8 or 9.
8 or 9, yep. I was 8 at this time. And I was really scared. Do you know why?
No.
Because I had just moved from Arizona to California. And I was starting the 3rd grade in a brand new school, and I didn't know anyone. You know, how many people did I know at school?
No one.
0. I felt all by myself, and I felt alone. But I got to school, and I started making some friends, and I was really happy about that, so I was a little less nervous. And then there was this one girl, and she smelled like farm animals. She did. In 3rd grade, she smelled like poo because she smelled like farm animals. And all of the other girls made fun of her. And all the other girls that I was trying to be friends with because I didn't know anyone at the school, remember? All the other girls were like, you can't sit next to her because then you'll smell bad too. And so I didn't sit next to her. And then all the other girls were like, you can't be her friend, don't play with her because then you'll start smelling bad too. And so I didn't play with her. And one day, I said something kind of without thinking. It just popped out of my mouth, and it was really mean about her. And everyone laughed and thought I was so funny. And I remember thinking, I finally have friends. They're laughing at things that I'm saying. They think that I'm funny. They like me. I have friends now. And I went home, and you know what happened?
What?
I felt so bad that I was mean to the girl. I felt so
What
bad.
did you say?
I don't remember what I said. But I remember it was mean and everybody laughed. So, do you think I should have said that?
No.
No. Because who were they laughing at? They were
girl.
laughing at the girl. And it's not her fault. It's okay that she lives on a farm. That's okay. But we were mean to her, huh? But when I got home, my tummy felt sick inside. It was all twisted. And I went, ugh, I do not like this feeling. Because I just thought of the little girl, and I thought of her face, and I thought that she was so sad she didn't have any friends. And so, you know what I did? First I went to my mom, and I told her about it. And I said, Mom, I made fun of this girl. And I talked to my mom, and she asked me some questions, like, does this girl have any friends? And I said, no, she doesn't have any friends. Nobody's her friend. And I made fun of her and made everyone laugh at her. And I said, I'm kind of confused because it felt really good when everyone was laughing at my jokes. Because I felt like I was really popular, like everyone really liked me. And here I am, it's a new school. It's not fair. I need to do things so that people like me, right? And my mom's like, how do you think she feels? Do you have to put someone down so that you can fill up? Do you have to make fun of someone so that you can be liked? Is that the rule? No, that's not the way it goes. You're not going to find true friends by making fun of other people. So I went to class, and I was so nervous because I decided to do something different. And I was so scared. Raise your hand if you've been scared. And you're like, oh, I'm scared. That's how scared. That's how I felt. And I went into class. And I reminded myself to breathe. And I waited till recess, because that's when you're playing with your friends, right? Mm-hmm. And at recess, I went up to my friends, and I told them that we shouldn't make fun of the little girl anymore, and that we should be nice to her. And I told them that I was not going to be mean to her anymore. And then I waited to see what my friends would say. And do you know what's kind of interesting?
What?
Some of my friends were like, we're not going to be friends with you anymore, and left. And some of my friends said, I like that. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good choice. I want to do that too. I want to be nice to her too and not be mean anymore. And so we got together, and there were 3 of us. And we decided that we would be her friend. And we were never mean to her ever again. And we never made jokes or made fun of her for smelling. But we were nice to her. And we played with her. And guess what? That feeling that I had, like, feeling kind of sick inside, it went away. And those friends that I had in the 3rd grade that stayed with me and decided to be nice with me, they're still my friends today. They're still my friends. I'm still friends on Facebook with them because we live in different states. But isn't that good? And then the friends that left and said, well, we're not going to be your friends and left, I don't even remember their names. And it's okay.
Do they even know
I don't know even the one.
what?
So tell me what you guys can learn from that story. Benson.
That when you do a bad choice, then you can always repent. It's not like it's there forever and you can't repent. Even if other things go bad, and like that the friends went away and you would still be sad, you can still be nice to her. It's not like just your friends.
Yeah, and there were other friends who were nice to me too, who wanted to stick with me and who were like, that's a good idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Benson. Can you guys think of something else you can learn from that story?
That when you do something bad, something will bad come to you.
Karma, huh? Well, when I made fun of the girl, I felt really sick inside, right? Really, I did. Like, inside my tummy, it was like all bleh. Bleh. Mark, can you think of something? I know Benson and Marie already said things. Did they take your things that you were going to say? Yeah, sometimes that happens with younger siblings. They take your answers.
What
Yeah.
about, how do you think Mommy made that girl feel after she was her friend?
Happy?
Yeah. You think there's lots of kids and people out there who need a friend?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think we could do?
Love them. Be their friend.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
Yeah.
Tell them stories about ourselves.
Tell them stuff. Woo!
Good job, man. Yeah.
Good job. Yeah. So it's important for parents
Vulnerable.
to be vulnerable with their kids and share stories, even about stories that mistakes that they made, right?
4, 6, 7.
So that might be hard for some parents. But if I can share an experience that I had where, like a mistake that I made and how I fixed it, then you can learn, right? You don't have to make that mistake because you can learn from my mistake. And I can share it with you. And even though it might be kind of hard for me to tell you that story, it's worth it if you guys learn from it, huh? Do you feel like you know me a little bit better? Like you know the 3rd grade me a little bit better? What I was like and stuff? I should show you a picture. Stop. Please stop.
When you were in 3rd grade?
I know. I'll show you a picture when I was in 3rd grade. Thanks for listening to me, guys. And don't forget, there are more videos like this on investinyourchild.com. There's lots of tips and hacks and ways that you can invest in your child and find joy in the journey as you raise your children and teach them. So sign up for the 9-week challenge on investinyourchild.com.
Thanks a bunch for joining us tonight. This is concluding our vulnerability principle with week number 2. So next week we'll start a new one, a new principle, and go over that each day live. So join us each day on investinyourchild.com. Actually on live, it's on our Facebook page, but there's a link there if you go to investinyourchild.com. And look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thanks.
See you then.
Bye. 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 Dun, 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 dun. Are you still videotaping?
Still videotaping. All right. Bye-bye.